Yes guys, welcome back to the Full On Football channel. It is time for yet another match day vlog. I have not said that in absolutely ages. It's been a month and a half since my last upload. I can only apologise, but you know, for those of you who've seen, I did make a video update on like the future of the channel, and I promised all these things, and again it hasn't come to fruition. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of write this season off. Obviously not stop making videos, I'll still do videos. I've got planned games that I'm going to be going to watch before the end of the season, so there are definitely like videos coming, but you know, I'm just sort of going to write this one off and try and go again next season. But forgetting that, of course, first match of the day vlog in ages, we are heading to Clarence Park, home of Albans City, to see them take on Ramsgate in the Isthmian Premier. Now, both of these teams sit in mid-table. In fact, Ramsgate are the position above St Albans by just a single point. There's about 10 games to go, or 8 to 10 games to go in the Isthmian Premier season. Both of these sides sit a good sort of 10 points off playoffs. So they're not looking like they're going to get in it, but any sort of form or run of form now could be absolutely crucial. So a win today for either of these sides would be massive. Now, St Albans are unbeaten in their last 5. It could even be more, but football just showed the last 5. So they're looking pretty good coming into this one. Not 100% sure on Ramsgate's form though, so I will have a look at that and I will let you guys know. But like I said, it's a big game for both. So we're going to get to Clarence Park. We're going to see what happens. And yeah, what are you thinking?
Well, I went to see St Albans against Billericay a few weeks ago, and they looked really good. I was surprised how well St Albans played. Thoroughly deserved to win the game, and I think they're going to win again today. I think they're...
What's your score prediction then, if you're confident?
2-0.
2-0, okay. Yeah, like I said, 5 unbeaten for St Albans. I am going to go for I'll go 2-1. I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think St Albans is going to pull through and make that at least 6 games unbeaten. Like I said, we're in the car now. We're on our way to Clarence Park. We'll see you in the ground. Right then, guys, out of the car, walking down the lovely streets of St Albans, and just absolutely look at this. Not a cloud in sight. Beautiful day for football, innit, Dad?
Beautiful day.
Yeah, and a beer. Yeah, and also, as we got out of the car, saw you pop a little Werther's Original there. Can you give us a little review, just for the people?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah? Okay, all right then. Well, you enjoy that. We're going to get into the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your teams. We have Ramsgate and St Albans.
Here we go then, guys. Welcome back to the Full Football channel. It is time for yet another match day vlog. It is Saturday, it is football day, and we are here at St Albans City's Clarence Park for Isthmian Premier action as the Saints take on Ramsgate. But like I said, it's a pretty mid-table affair this, but both teams really need points coming into the business end of the season if they want to get an outside chance of reaching the Isthmian Premier playoffs. Like I said, St Albans City on a really good run of form at the moment. Ramsgate, though, I have checked in the car since the intro, and they are on a bit of a 50-50 run of form, coming off the back of a 4-2 home defeat against Burgess Hill Town, who are just outside the playoffs themselves. It's really important today that these sides win, but we, of course, want the Saints to get all 3 points in yellow. So let's hope they do that. Well, it's Ramsgate in the white, Saints in the yellow. Who is going to win today? We will soon find out. It's St Albans City v Ramsgate at Clarence Park, and kickoff is coming up.
Some noise and get behind Gary and the boys. Everyone together. Come on, you Saints.
It looked like it could have been given. Defender did well, number 5, but it's not given in the end, despite the appeals from the St Albans fans and players. Stays at 0-0. St Albans will start the fire though. definitely been the better side in this first half. They've had more of the sustained pressure, but still yet to create anything of any quality. St Albans have had a couple of chances, one decent effort that the keeper had to save and palm away, and then a last minute flurry there that the keeper nearly spilled into his own net. But aside from that, the Saints haven't troubled either. They've been quite slow, pretty ineffective as well. It's a pretty equal mid-table clash today. Nothing really to cheer about. Hopefully that changes in the second half. But at the moment it's St Albans City 0, Ramsgate 0. Desperately wanting some goals in this one. So we go, the players are back out for the second half. It's, like I said, at half time, hopefully it's going to be a better second half. Desperately want some goals in this one. St Albans have been scoring quite a lot in their last few games. Of course, it's a 6-goal thriller in Ramsgate's last game. So let's hope the second half has some goals. Starts the second half, still incredible, but only played about 2 or 3 minutes. St Albans have already had 2 tries forward. Ramsgate just defending the diamond, can it go for this corner? Again, St Albans main man, he's done it again. Really good jinking run in between the 2 Ramsgate defenders. He just knew if any contact was made, he was going to go down. Contact was made, he went down. Referee did not hesitate. And the Saints had a chance from the spot. He's going to be battling the main man as well himself. Who's going to take it? Trying his best to sprawl out and get a hand on the rebound from St Banton, but it was to no avail. Free net from Banton to nod it into, and it did just that. Their lock is finally broken. Something eventful has happened, and it's St Albans who take the lead at Coach Park. There we go, red card, Ramsgate down to 10, their job is now made even more difficult. Didn't actually see it, I mean to be fair, St Albans had built up a pretty decent attack down here on this right hand side. I was wondering why the referee blew his whistle, but he blew it with some aggression, ran straight over to the player in classic FIFA style, brandished the red card straight away and dismissed the Ramsgate midfielder. Like I said, didn't actually see it, but I can only assume it was a pretty strong challenge. The highlight reels will prove what it was. But yeah, for the last 25 minutes, Ramsgate down to 10. It's an uphill battle now. And then there we go. If it wasn't already uphill for Ramsgate, it certainly is now. That's game over for me. Down to 10 men now, 2 goals down. That's game over. Really good performance from the Saints in the second half. And the free kick was exquisite. Really, really good delivery and excellent cross. And the header was even better. Excellent set piece delivery. Nestled right into that near post. Really, really good goal there from St Albans. And deserved as well as in the second half. Ramsgate had a couple of chances. St Albans for me have had that cutting edge. And now they have a second goal to show for it. 2-0. Wow, what a gift that would have been. St Albans, like I said, absolutely cruising in the second half, especially now that Ramsgate got 10 men and they're 2 goals up. But what a gift that would have been. St Albans goalkeeper making a hash of that there. Incredible defending to prevent. But Ramsgate still have a corner. Is good enough for the Saints. A much better second half from the boys in yellow. 2 goals, one from the spot from St Banton, and the other an excellent header from the free kick just after Ramsgate got sent down to 10 men. Gives all of 3 points to St Albans City in a much more improved and invigorating second half. Fair play to Ramsgate, they did well in the first half. I thought they were the better side, had more cutting edge about them, didn't create anything of any note, but they looked much better than St Albans in that first half. And the Saints took it to them in the second and put them to the sword, throw themselves all 3 points. Anyways, for the travelling Ramsgate fans too, I did get a video of them at the start of the game. They made a decent amount of noise on the other side of the goal. Safe journey back to them, and best of luck for the rest of the season. But it's St Albans City who claim all 3 points, and it is another very, very important result in their hopes, making a last-minute charge for the Ishmael Premier playoffs. Full-time aircraft spot then, St Albans City 2, Ramsgate 0.